How's it going, guys, and welcome to another TheClashDragon video. This time I'm going to show you a tutorial on how to loot for Elixir, the dark variety that is. That's right, I'm going to show you how to loot for at least 3k of DE every time you loot. Now, one thing to note is that this is a pretty expensive attack. You're going to be using a lot of Elixir, so make sure you have a lot of it stored up, and you might want to even kind of vary it, do a barch and get some Elixir every other time or whatever you want to do. So let me just show you my army really quick. I have 30 wizards and 4 P.E.K.K.A.s. You're going to want to take 2 heals, 1 rage, 3 earthquakes, and then have a 4th earthquake in your clan castle. You're really not going to be using clan castle troops, although you can take a golem and that will help tremendously. One of my replays I'm going to show you in a little bit, I did use a golem that helped with, I believe, a TH10. So that just helps take the grunt of the damage from the crossbows and whatnot, the Inferno Towers. As you can see here, I do not have my Archer Queen. She is currently being upgraded to level 7. And then as you can see, by the time that finishes to level 7, I'll most likely be ready to go level 8 if I continue doing my raiding here. So anyways, let me go into my recent history. Look at my defense log. I mean, they're really only taking several hundred DE, maybe 1,000. So you're really not missing out too much here when you get hit. Here's my attack log. Let me show you the most recent 5 attacks I've done. So as you can see, 3k, 5k, 4k, 3.6k, 3.6k again. Unfortunately, that replay is not available, but okay. So really quick, let me just show you one of the bases that I hit. As you can see, this one, the DE storage was pretty much exposed. All I had to do was use my little earthquake spell on this area here, and then after I took out these buildings, I funneled straight into pretty much the core and got into that DE. And you're really looking for DE in the storage, and then you want to double check these collectors. Sometimes they can be full, and they do hold quite a bit depending on the level of Dark Elixir drill. This one's level 6, and as you can see, it can hold up to 1800 DE. So that's some significant DE in those collectors that you want to make sure. If they're empty, then just go straight for the storage. But if you see that they're full, then you're going to want to make sure to save some wizards and take those out. So I think in at least one of my replays I'm going to show you, I did have a case where these collectors were full. So that is a significant amount. And then another thing to note is that sometimes you can encounter some CCs and town halls that do have some DE stored in there. So if you're trying to get 100% of that, you need to take those out as well. But I found that there's not really too much to take out of those, sometimes only several hundred. So just something to keep in mind. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into these replays here. Okay, so this is going to be a replay of that base that I just showed you. So as you can see, I'm going to use my earthquake spells right away, and I took out those top walls there, took out that outer core. Okay, so as you can see, I dropped 1 P.E.K.K.A. and then a whole wall of wizards. That P.E.K.K.A. is really taking that damage from the crossbow. I dropped a heal, but I'm not really going to need too much heal just because that DE storage is super exposed. As you can see, the collectors were full, so that's something I'm going to be taking out a little bit later. But as you can see up on top, they already quickly took out that DE storage, and it looks like they're going to be taking out that town hall pretty soon. So yeah, after they take out that town hall, I did have a little bit of elixir, dark elixir in there, and then my wizards took out that other collector on the bottom. And that's pretty much it. I mean, they're going to be taking out a little bit more, and I will be getting 2 stars on this base, I believe. Speed that up. Exactly 2 stars. I got 50%. And as you can see here, I got 3,600 of DE, so not too shabby. Let's go ahead and get into that replay. Okay, so right away, you'll see there's the earthquake spells. Okay, took those walls out, and then there's a direct path into the core of the base. Same thing, I did one P.E.K.K.A. and then a whole wall of wizards. There is some troops, so I dropped a heal, After those other buildings are taken out, I drop the rest of my P.E.K.K.A.s and my Barbarian King. If you have a Archer Queen, this works even better. I mean, it's super intense that she gets to back up all your troops, so something to keep in mind. My P.E.K.K.A.s are going into the center, but unfortunately there's that AQ that kind of distracted that P.E.K.K.A. there. So it looks like there's a wizard that got taken out. All my troops are going over to the right side. Luckily there is a full DE collector there. So it looks like there's going to be a couple wizards that are going to take a little bit more out of this storage. But unfortunately that crossbow was really doing some damage to my troops. But as you can see, I already took out 4 Gs from this village. Now, if I did have an Archer Queen, I probably could have taken all of that. And then especially if I had a Golem in my CC, I would have definitely taken 100% out of this base. But anyways, 4 Gs is not bad at all. I'll take it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into that replay. Like always, right off the bat, drop those Earthquake spells. And like I said, that was the southeast side. This time I did have a Golem in the clan castle, so right away I dropped pretty much most of my troops. There goes the last P.E.K.K.A. And then while they're dropped in the middle, I also take out these outer buildings just to make sure they get funneled right into the center. So as you can see here, the Golem really does a good job of absorbing a lot of the hits and saving the P.E.K.K.A.'s health. So right away I did take out that one collector, and then they're going straight for the Town Hall and the DE storage. And then I do have some wizards here. They're going to go for that collector. And as you can see here, there's my Golem still alive, taking some hits. I got one P.E.K.K.A. left and a few wizards. They're going to do a little bit more damage, take some elixir and whatnot. But as you can see here, I do have 610 DE somewhere, and I wasn't able to take 100% unfortunately. But oh, I didn't take out that collector completely until now. There it is. Yes, so I got 100% on this base. That's 5,175 Dark Elixir. Okay, so this is my most recent attack. I got 3k of Dark Elixir. TH9, the DE was completely in the center, so this one I had to really surgically drop those Earthquakes just to get into the core. The Town Hall was exposed, so I was able to take out any DE that was in there. It might have been 200 or 300, I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and see that replay. Okay, so here is that base, TH9, and it looks like I dropped it over here on the west side, and I wanted to do that just so I can take out that crossbow right away. This one is being upgraded luckily, so I didn't really have to worry about that one. So dropped my one single P.E.K.K.A., dropped some whiz, and tried to funnel as much as I could, but looks like that P.E.K.K.A. kind of got distracted and went straight for that wall. But it doesn't matter because most of my troops are over here. They're going to go straight to the middle. There's that Barbarian King going straight to the center with a few whiz backing him up. And there's my P.E.K.K.A. So they're taking out some of those buildings there. There goes that wizard tower. And he unfortunately killed my last wizard. But it doesn't matter because here goes my one single P.E.K.K.A. right to the core. He's going straight for that Dark Elixir. I did drop a Rage and a Heal just to keep him alive. There it is, and looks like there was a good 2k out of that Dark Elixir storage. And then here go my wizards taking out that collector. They're going to keep going that direction. And then I do have some wizards here taking out this Town Hall. And if you pay attention, there was 400 DE in that Town Hall. So not a lot, but if you can get to the Town Hall and take it out and get that last amount of Dark Elixir, go for it. So luckily here's my P.E.K.K.A. going straight for that Dark Elixir collector. takes that out. There's a gold storage, takes that out. There's a wizard tower, and then a elixir storage, which I unfortunately did not get. But it doesn't matter because I already got some significant loot out of this base. I got all 3k Dark Elixir that I wanted. And as a bonus, I got 362k of gold, 287k of elixir. And to top it off, I got 28 trophies. Not bad at all. So that was how to loot for Dark Elixir. As you can see, I am going to go Archer Queen 7, and then right away I'll be able to go Archer Queen 8. So I'm shooting to get her up to 10, and then I'll start working on my BK and then pretty much match them up one by one. Alright, so that was how to loot for Dark Elixir. Hopefully you guys liked this video. Please like and subscribe. And I will also be showing you another method that's a lot cheaper elixir wise, which is composed of giants and archers, and then also your BK and AQ. Hopefully my AQ will be ready to wake up from her nap and wake up a little bit stronger and ready to help out my troops. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.